This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded. The defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And it's a bunch formation. On the run, it's Fletcher. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport. Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joel showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Well, this has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out, this ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security, you always want to hang on to that football.
They'll run it with the draw play. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that 2nd level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. So that's a good start for Darian Mensah, the guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
And Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the trenches.
Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, the line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Third down play for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They call the counter play here. He's got a crease. finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Great cut there. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball in the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd and 10 here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this one is caught. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd advantage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Has the first down and more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about him is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. He'll pitch it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball right near the 15.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Hands off to the left. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way down and still running inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cross. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Parker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver who's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Look out, he's got space ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for in this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Making people miss. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Parker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Can he get there on the ground? Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. When they have 1st and 2nd down success and
looking to throw it deep. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the big comeback continues. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On the ground, it's Pringle. He's got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in the...
And they've got him on the blitz.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run. And they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. A quick throw to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Fire to the right side, complete. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Back's got it again. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets up now 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up, still moving. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Using his legs, it's Pringle. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Got an opening here. He's past the marker and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
Bringing it out. It's Cross. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Jackson. He's got room to run. Look out. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The design quarterback run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at second and long. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's got a crease. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Using his legs, it's Pringle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. And the fourth down attempt comes up short.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And now the handoff. He's got space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass, it's Sayan. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking into the clear. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.